right, hi everyone. My name is John Catan. I am Councilmember Faris's campaign manager. Welcome so much to the campaign kickoff for Councilmember Faris. We are so thrilled to be joined by so many amazing community leaders, by so many incredible family who are here as well to join in this celebration. We are joined today by former Councilmember Andrew Johnston. We are here with Fred Fife, Esther Stowell, Katherine, who is Dennis's wife, and of course Councilmember Faris is here. So we are going to kick it right off, and we're not going to waste any time. So I'd like to bring up former Councilmember Johnston. Thank you so much. Hey!
I am pleased and honored to be here to represent myself and my family in supporting Dennis Faris for the City Council. I've known Dennis for over 10 years. I've known him before, same time I was chair of the Poplar Grove Community Council. I've known him through my service on the City Council and also through my professional work in homeless services. And I'm so proud to have Dennis as a friend, as a co-worker. I'm proud to know Dennis on a personal level because he's one of the most thoughtful and honest people I've ever met. He's been a dear, dear friend for many years. In our service together on the Poplar Grove Community Council, I want to talk about Dennis's ability to bring people together and to throw off a big event. And I talk about Groove in the Grove. And so for years, Groove in the Grove has been a hallmark of the Poplar Grove Community Council. Dennis is one of the founders of that. He's kept it running year in, year out. He's kept it funded and running like a smooth oiled machine. Without him, I'm not sure we would have the same event these days. I'm so proud of his leadership of that team and that group. I'm proud to know him through the Parks Board. He's been a great advocate for public parks on the west side. He's been an advocate for maintenance of those. He's been an advocate for expanding access to those parks. And I think he'd be a great advocate continuing forward on the City Council as he's doing now in allowing us to have more of those parks and more access to those parks. I want to talk about Dennis Faris as a homeless advocate. He has worked for a number of years now in the homeless community and the service providers. He's been a great person to do outreach. He knows what's happening on the streets. He knows how to talk about the issues we're facing that are complex. He knows how to lead forward on solutions in collaboration with the Sully Valley Coalition to End Homelessness and the city itself. I think he'd be a great advocate continuing on the City Council, and I give him my full endorsement for this position.
Woo! Alrighty, Fred, if you want to go up. Fred, hey!
Hi, I'm Fred Fife, and I want to tell you why I'm supporting Dennis Faris for City Council, District 2. About 11 years ago, my wife, Isla Rose Fife, came up with a plan to get Dennis involved with the Poplar Grove Community Council and get him elected as vice chairman. So we both saw Dennis with potential to be a great leader for our neighborhood, our community. Isla Rose was ready to retire from the school board after about 17 years, and I had served in the state legislature, both the House and the Senate, and we knew Dennis would be an asset to our community. So we encouraged him to get involved, and he did, and we're so happy that took place. Dennis was there at the perfect time with the skills and experience to bring strength to our community. He became the vice chairman of the community council, and he's never stopped. First, he conceived and developed the Groove in the Grove, as Andrew had said, and it's been a successful event for over 10 years. He then became chairman of the newly created Salt Lake City Parks, Natural Lands, Urban Forestry, and Trails Board. And he served there for several years. He was unanimously appointed to the City Council out of 17 applicants, unanimously. And he continues to work on homeless issues with Volunteers of America. I'm proud to support Dennis, and I want you to join me in supporting him too. So, we are fortunate to have someone with Dennis's potential, his passion, and who is willing to serve us on the council. He takes pride in our community, and he'll do great things for our community. I urge you to join me in supporting his campaign and take a yard sign and join me in voting for Dennis. Thank you.
Yes. And this is Esther. Thank you.
Dennis is a good guy. He's smart. He keeps a tidy home. He dresses well. But this election will not be about Dennis. It will be about you. Do you want to live in a safe neighborhood? Do you want to see our parks and streets clean? Do you want to know what your city will do for you? If you're like me, the answer is yes to all these questions. It's why my family moved here to this area almost 10 years ago. Poplar Grove, Glendale, and Fair Park have so much promise and so many beauties. Dennis is ready to tackle some of the toughest barriers to neighborhood safety, getting our parks to be the gathering spaces for families, and making the West Side more inviting for businesses that will serve us. Now, if you're not like me, that's fantastic. One of the reasons why we love the West Side is that it is so diverse and so welcoming. Dennis understands that many different people can live and work together, making our neighborhood stronger, safer, and more vibrant. It is precisely why he was a great contributor to the creation of Groove in the Grove years ago, during his time as a member of the Poplar Grove Community Council. Groove in the Grove is a West Side celebration. First of all, shameless plug. Groove in the Grove is a West Side celebration that provides an opportunity to gather each year on the first Tuesday of August, this year, August 3rd, to enjoy great food, music, dances, and visit with one another. We invite you all to come out and celebrate with us on August 3rd. While you're there, remember that Dennis, who's standing here today, was a part of that, and we look forward to what he'll do for our community on the City Council. We want to make sure that everyone in this great city of Utah and beyond knows District 2 is on the rise. Dennis will help us get there. Thank you very much for your support.
This is Lisa from IAFF.
Hi, yeah. I'm Lisa Demmons from Salt Lake City Firefighters Local 81, and our group of Salt Lake City Firefighters are proud to offer our endorsement to Dennis Faris. I'd like to share that Dennis was very newly appointed to the council when we were in the heat of negotiating with the city in a process that we only do once every 3 years. And Dennis jumped in. He was willing to meet with us, listen to our concerns, ask really intelligent questions. And we value that and appreciate someone who's willing to listen to the concerns of the city employees. It didn't surprise me that he was willing to do this. I'd known Dennis 7 or 8 years ago as our lives crossed paths when our sons were playing baseball. And so I remember sitting in the stands talking to Dennis and Katherine and just thinking these are really sharp, good, genuine people. And so I didn't have any problem recommending Dennis as a candidate to my fellow brothers and sisters in the fire service. And I just want to point out one more thing that really struck me. Sometimes when you meet people, there's just, there are 1 or 2 impressions that really stick with you. And when Katherine and Dennis invited me into their home, they made a big point about pointing out how they sought out this home in this community and how much they care about this community. And that is an impression that struck me deeply and has stayed with me all this time. And so I know that if the residents of this district vote for Dennis to be part of the city council, they'll be making the right choice, be choosing somebody who really cares about them and about this community. So congratulations when you elect him to your district.
Yes! Next up we have Katherine. Katherine, thank you. Woo!
Thank you all. My name is Katherine, and I am the lucky one who gets to share my life with District 2 Councilmember Dennis Faris. But we share our lives with all of you as well. That's why it means the world to us to have you here with us in person, online, today to help mark this important occasion. Each and every day, I see the good in Dennis. I know his commitment to our community. I've witnessed it firsthand for the past decade as he's worked tirelessly on behalf of our beautiful West Side. But more than that, he's grown up with a commitment to service and appreciation to help those and to support and build community. That's why I couldn't be more excited to support him in this venture. He's been putting in the time and effort. He continues to make our community better for us all. He knows what it takes to be an effective city council member. He is doing it. That's why I fully support my husband, Salt Lake City District 2 City Council Member Dennis Faris, and I ask for your support as well. And now I am delighted and honored to turn the time over to Dennis so that he can share with you more about his vision for our amazing community. Dennis.
As if public speaking isn't hard enough. Alrighty. Had no idea what people were going to say here today, and this level of support is astounding. Thank you very much, everyone.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you so much for everyone who came here today. I'm so humbled to be joined here with my friends, family, so many community leaders for this incredible occasion. I'm Councilmember Dennis Faris, and I'm thrilled to officially kick off my campaign for the 2021 municipal election for Salt Lake City Council, District 2.
Woo!
From a Hispanic boy surviving on public assistance to enlisting in the Air Force after high school, and now to be standing here to announce my candidacy. It's been a long journey. I've always felt a deep appreciation for those who answer the call to serve, whether it is to serve their country or their community. And I am honored to be able to serve the West Side as your appointed council member. And I look forward to earning every vote that will allow me to continue to serve once elected. I chose to launch my campaign for City Council today at the International Peace Gardens, not only because of the beauty this location offers, but also because of what it means to the West Side. The community green space provided by the Jordan River connects these peace gardens with the Fife wetlands, the Fisher Mansion, the Fair Park to the north, and the new and amazingly gorgeous Three Creeks confluence, and the soon-to-be reimagined Glendale Water Park area to the south. These areas are like a string of pearls that should be considered a fabulous amenity throughout the region. Preserving and improving our green spaces is crucial, and I am determined to continue to safeguard these areas for all to enjoy. As we look at the issues facing our West Side, public safety is a major concern for all of our residents. In my brief tenure on the City Council, I've helped raise wages for all of our public safety employees, including our firefighters, public dispatch, and police officers, in order to create a safer District 2. Having safe neighborhoods is a critical step to supporting all of our residents. In my past work with Housing Connect and now with Volunteers of America Utah, I've become well versed on issues surrounding affordable housing. Affordable housing opportunities must be available to everyone in our diverse community and across this city. I'm thrilled to be able to work with our businesses and neighbors to tackle this enormous challenge. I've always believed collaboration, cooperation, and coordination are the keys to success. And this is exactly the way I want to continue to work for District 2 as your representative on the City Council. I want to be available and accessible to all my constituents, so I encourage everyone who's here today or watching on Facebook to visit my website, votedennisslc.com, and look for my contact info right at the bottom of the homepage. While you are there, please consider signing up to volunteer with my campaign as I go door to door to speak with our neighbors face to face about issues that matter to them. And of course, I would love to encourage you to contribute to my campaign. With that, I'll conclude here today with an enormous thank you to my family. I now invite you all join me for some tacos from our friends and neighbors, Dallas and Spencer, from the soon to open Facile Taqueria. Thank you, everyone.